Hello and welcome. You're watching Donbosco Media Network. This is Mona Lisa Rambai, bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. On the 6th of January, a large crowd gathered to accompany the three kings from the Don Bosco oratory to the Estancia Esplanade. The enthusiasm of the little ones was evident, gathered with their families to receive the kings in Alta Gracia. The Salesian Oratory has been in charge of this event for 82 years, working in coordination with the municipality. Two floats accompany the trip of the three kings, which took place from the oratory to the center of the city, where the artists put on a show on the esplanade at the Jesuit estate with Christmas carols and other songs performed by tenors Luis Lima and Sebastian Spina, accompanied by dancers and guest singers. The arrival of the three kings is always a celebration for all citizens. Families are eagerly waiting for them, and the little ones are happy to receive various sweets and biscuits from their hands. The Salesian Cooperators ASC of the Dominican Republic met at the Salesian Formation and Promotion Center in Jaraboca to celebrate the 2024 Annual Assembly on the theme, Dreaming to Transform Hearts. The activities began on 5th January with a representation of Don Bosco's childhood dream, followed by the presentation of the history of the local ASC centers, some testimonies, and the sharing of different points of reflection. On the second day, Father Juan Linares SDB led a reflection session on the Rector Major's Trena 2024 entitled, The Dream That Makes You Dream. A heart that transforms wolves into lambs, and interpreted it as challenge for the association to renew and strengthen itself in the ongoing growth process. Subsequently, the ASC experienced the oratory by meeting 100 children from the La Joya community in Jaraboca. Together, ASC and young people shared animations, songs, and a representation of the Epiphany, and the children received gifts from the three kings. Finally, on Sunday 7th January, the work of the assembly ended with the reflections by the ASC Provincial Coordinator for the Entiles, Jos Francisco Ortega, who invited those present and the association in general to carry out an introspective look at the vocation of the Salesian Cooperator and their role among young people today. 16 Salesians in different stages of formation, including the Quinquennium, held their annual Christmas retreat from 28th to 31st of December at the Dar Giuseppina de Bono building in Gaj Salim near Gozo. The retreat was led by Father John Horan SDB from the Irish Salesian province, and the formation moments revolved around the theme of the relationship with self, the community, and God. The presentation of the Strena of this year, based on the dream of Don Bosco when he was 9 years old, was held on Monday 8th January 2024 at the Basilica of Mary Help of Christians at Turin. The significant moment offered by the author of the Strena, Cardinal Angel Fernandez Artime, the Rector Major of the Salesians, turned out to be a presentation from the Salesian point of view. It was a heartwarming evening of a family sharing, which aimed to deepen the understanding of the crux of the Strena in a simple but clear manner. At the opening of the evening, the rector of the Basilica and the promoter of the initiative, Father Michael Viviano, introduced the proceedings by explaining the semantics behind the proposals of the 3 Mondays in January 8th, 15th and 22nd, which would be dedicated to deepening the understanding of the Strena of 2024. He then left the floor to the address of the distinguished guests and the presenter of the evening, Professor Amos Corbini, Professor of Philosophy at the State University of Turin. The Yan Kwam Jintia Football School was inaugurated on 16th of February 2020 in the Vichimi community. It was a historic event for the Akwar indigenous population, since it was the first time that this type of initiative was developed in the heart of the Ecuadorian Amazon. The mentor of this project was Father Augustin Togo SDB, a member of the Wasakensa community, who saw an opportunity in football to educate and evangelize this population so significant for the Salesian mission in Ecuador. Evangelization is not only done in the church, in the confessional, but also in the courtyard, as Don Bosco did. What children see finds concreteness in witness, the Salesian explains. Almost 4 years after that first step, the project has had a positive response from the Akwar communities who have organized to have a football school and give children and older youth an alternative to use their free time well. So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.